All right, we're back with number 1045. For this, they give you a situation, and you needed to first, for A and B, find what the population and the parameter were. And then for B, they wanted you to find the sample proportion that we would use to estimate the true proportion P. And then C wants you to check the conditions to see if the conditions are met. Okay, there's no real actual solving of this problem. You just have to read it and answer those three parts. So 1045 is all about rating dorm food. We've got a simple random sample of 50 of 175 students that live in the dorm. And then Tanya found that 14 of them think that the dorm food is good. Okay, so the first step is to find out what our population is. In this case, the population would be the 175 residents in the dorm room. Because remember, we're taking that 175 residents and doing our sample of 50. The parameter, remember the parameter is what we're measuring. We're measuring the proportion that like the food. Okay, so that's part A. Part B wants us to find p hat, the sample proportion that's going to give us a good idea of the true proportion. Well, obviously we did our sample of 50 people, and we found that 14 of those 50 like the dorm food. So really all we have to do is just do 14 divided by 50, and that gives us a sample proportion of 0.28. Okay, so that's B. C, they want us to check the conditions. Remember, there's three conditions. The first one, is it a simple random sample? Sure is. Yep. So simple random sample, that's good. Next one, normality. Remember, when we're talking about sample proportions, to see if something is normal for normality, we have to check NP. So in this case, we have 50 times 0.28. And we have to see if that's greater than or equal to 10. It is. And so n times 1 minus p, which would be 50 times 72. And that is also greater than 10. So that's good. So then the third thing we need to do is check to see if the population needs to be greater than 10 times our sample size. So that gives us the population has to be bigger than 500. Whoops, doesn't work. So no, we cannot calculate the confidence interval using the steps that we have.